Hello and welcome to daily update video number 117. Back to back with the other one. So today, pretty interesting day. Not really, but really. I could not fall asleep yesterday, and I was just like, I just could not fall asleep at all. And I think I fell asleep about 4 o'clock. And it was funny because when I woke up, my mom woke me up to move her to her bed so I could actually finish sleeping because we had the guys painting the room, because essentially my room was like blue. It was like dark blue, and it was just like, it was like a different color than the rest of the house. So the guys had to repaint the walls since we're gonna sell it, right? So while they were doing that, my mom moved me to her bed, and when I fell asleep, the dream was so vivid. I can tell you right now. I woke up. When I went to sleep, I woke up like in school, and I was so confused because I was not supposed to be in school. I was supposed to be out of school. I was supposed to skip school, and I really even said, "Wait, how am I here? I was supposed to skip school today. How am I even here?" And Mr. McCann was the teacher apparently, and it was in like the room. Okay, if this is the building. Sorry. Okay, this is the building. This is the front of the building. This is the parking lot. This is like the student, not student, the teacher parking lot. The class was like right next to the door, and he was like, "Oh, I don't know, but you can't just walk out." And so I was like, I'm walking out of here. I'm out of here." And I walk out, and then I find these guys just like chilling on like a bench, and I don't even know what the bench is for, but like they were just chilling on a bench, and I sat on a bench near them, and then there was a conversation, and apparently they were wanted for like criminal stuff, and I was like, "Oh, I won't tell anyone," or like something on a flash drive. And apparently it was the Empire. Like it was some weird version of the Empire, right? And then like I don't know why, but Adarsh, like I genuinely don't know why. That's like out of nowhere. But Adarsh was one of the operatives or something, and it was just strange because he was just there. I don't know. He was one of the people for the Empire, and apparently like they were questioning me like I had something to do with it because I was sitting next to them and I didn't leave quick enough to not be viewed as a suspect, and apparently I was explaining to them, "Oh, these guys, I just sat down, I have no idea, here's the flash drive, I don't really know anything." And then they sat me down and they were talking about a bunch of stuff, and apparently there was this thing called like the demon baby. And I don't even know where this came from. Apparently every time you kiss a baby, there's a more likely chance that this demon thing will come after you at night and try to kill you, and you can kill it back. Maybe it's like a possibility, but I don't even know where that came from. But that was pretty much the dream. Then I woke up and I heard the guys talking. I was like, "Oh, I should probably get up now." It was actually 9 o'clock, surprisingly, so I got like 6 hours of 5 hours of sleep. Surprisingly, not that bad. Then fast forward throughout the day, I just did physics. I think I took maybe an hour total of playing games, maybe like an hour, 10 minutes, hour, 15 minutes of playing games. But keep in mind, from 9 a.m. to around 9 p.m., I was studying. So around 12 hours of working. I got through a lot of units. I got two, all the way through 1 through Unit 4, doing URP. And then I got 2/3 through Unit 5. I'm going to do Unit 6 and then Unit 7 and learn Unit 8 tomorrow. I'm also going to do Electrochem. I have it all planned out. But I want to go to bed right now, so I'm going to try to wrap this up. I will say my mom found a scab, and it was black, and we were like, "Oh, it's skin cancer." But apparently the scab got pushed out by Max's cells. So the scab was like, it was hanging by a thread. And so my mom, got gloves, and we're like, "Ugh," and we like picked it off, and we put boo-boo cream on it and everything. And yeah, we think it's going to heal. And I didn't want to say anything, but I don't really know like if I did see that. I couldn't find it afterwards, but when we were walking, it was red, obviously, right? We just pulled out a scab, and so where the scab was, there were like this like little bulge, right, where the scab was, and like there are little vessels, and that's interesting because I did know that scabs and moles and stuff, they're part of your body. They're different from just like a skin tag. They're actually blood is flowing, so there was like a big buildup of vessels, and it was just there. But while I was looking at it, Max was just standing very still. There was like a little bit of blackness. A little bit of blackness. And I don't know if that was just like, obviously he has skin cancer, right? He's in really good shape for his age and for his conditions. Like, imagine there was someone in your family that just had cancer. Like, but they were old. They were like 91 years old. But they were in really good shape. They ran, they walked, they were active, and you were like, wow, they're in really good shape. That's what Max is right now. Okay. You know, me and my mom, we kind of like, my mom was like, not in breakdown, but she kind of like cried a little bit, right? Because she loves my dog. We love our dog so much. We love Max so much. I held him back, but it's sad because I at first, if he didn't have that damn Lyme disease, he would probably live to like 15, flat out, because he's so healthy. And the reason why he's still alive is because he's healthy. He probably would be dead at 9, if I'm being honest, maybe 10, if he wasn't so healthy. So the way it's looking is that obviously he hasn't shown any mental signs of giving up, because dogs, when they're ready to die, they stop eating, they stop drinking, and they separate themselves from their family. He has not stopped drinking, he has not stopped eating, he has not stopped separating himself from his family. He keeps walking, he keeps running. So he's good in that sense that he's not just, oh, I'm gonna die now. He's not in that phase. And the doctor didn't even say to put him down yet. She gave us pain medication, the help and stuff. And so she Max, maybe a year. I think he has like a good year left in him. And I honestly do think it's kind of not crazy, but it's kind of I don't even know what the right word is. Poetic doesn't even seem right. But Max, I've had him at least throughout my entire time being in the US, and now that we're moving, it seems that Max is probably gonna like die like right before we move. And that's sad. It's just sad, like he's such a good boy. He's such a good boy. And like he's such a good bro. Like the family would not be the same without him. And it seems kind of crazy sometimes to say, oh, the dog held us together. But like at times, the dogs, they give unconditional love. You could literally beat Max with your hand for like a minute, saying bad boy, and then later on, like a day later, he'll come and give you love, and he'll be like if you try to pet him, he like might flinch a little, but he's like, oh, okay, he's not gonna hurt me. Like that is unconditional love, and I'm not saying we've ever done that, but I'm like, he loves us unconditionally. It doesn't matter what we do, he just loves us. And like when we're sad, when there were any fights in the family, he'd always be there to comfort the one who was sad, the one who was angry. He'd also go to comfort. It's just something knowing that you can like get love from an animal and they don't care what you did. They're just like, I love you, So it's sad, but again, he's showing no signs. And if he was showing signs, that means we have at least, I think, a month or two before we would need him. Or around 3 months before we need to put him down, a month or two to enjoy him. So, and he hasn't shown any signs of that. So we think he's going to be fine for a bit. Again, that skin tag is a little bit nerve-wracking because, again, he has skin cancer right here. Look, we thought it was a mole. It's not. He has, on the back, we found it. We ripped it out. But the body repelled it. So we're thinking, okay, that's actually not that bad if the body repelled it. We're going to give him a bath when it heals, because if we give him a bath right now, it's going to sting like crazy. So we're going to let that heal, that scabby heal. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that was honestly all of it today. Andrew, apparently one of his friends, I don't know, maybe, I think it was from South, is going to see the Digital Circus in the same movie theater. So depending on what time, if they are, we might just like meet up with them a little bit like in the theater, just chill, and then we might go in. But that's crazy. Like, yeah, I can't wait until that. AP studying has gone well though. I'm a little bit behind schedule, but I think I can make it up tomorrow. But especially based off of the pace today, I can do that. Yeah, I've gotten a lot better at physics. I can tell. Like some of the past quizzes that I like failed to completely, didn't even know what to do, I now know how to do, and that's good. I'm pretty sure that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go to bed. Have a wonderful day, guys. Again, nothing really happened today. I mean, I skipped school today. I didn't go to school, right? So, it was just like, yeah, whatever. I do need to, that McCann assignment. If I get a 0 out of 5, I'm genuinely cooked. So, see you guys in the next one.